Good day, friends, and welcome to Chapter 3 of my Krastorio 2 playthrough. And we left off with the last episode with these two chests getting filled with precious, precious platings. It was quite a long way. I felt I built up some rudimentary basic setup to, well, pretend automation a little bit. Well, basically I'm producing a few of these cards and keep the research alive, but no true automation has yet happened. So the next step I figured was I need the coal on my steam generators ASAP, so let's do that. We have our power center up here, and the coal flows from here to there. I guess I'm gonna relay that from behind this place. Yeah, sure, why not? Sounds like a great idea. For that reason, I've already built some transporter belts in advance. Well, let's build some of those as well. Pretty sure they won't be enough. At this point of the game, sadly, I have to handcraft still so many things because I'm, well, pretty far away of having a fully functional crafting park. Oh well, let's funnel it through here. Can't wait to have my first assembler array up to get some belts and splitters and things going. I always disliked the phase of handcrafting everything so much, but well, it's part of the game. Alright. There we go. I'm a little bit disappointed with those wind generators, honestly. They feel like they don't really are viable at all. Or no, I'd rather say I feel like they become obsolete too quickly. Like, that's my feeling. But maybe you can upgrade them later, we'll see. Anywho, here we go. There's the coal line. Because the energy production needs to be constantly fueled with coal. I guess, since I have the technology for the greenhousing, I'm possibly able to fire them with wood, which would be pretty cool because I like the concept of replenishing fuel for power generation. Because coal is, well, it's empty at some point. And something I noticed about the Krastorio mod is coal is pretty present in many crafting recipes, especially in the weapons production. I've noticed it pretty heavily already. So for the weapons production, in vanilla I need the coal only when I go for hand grenades. Right now, well, a simpler rifle magazine needs coal, so we're definitely gonna be needing a lot of that. So one secondary goal to achieve is to bring this place up and running with wood, because I want to save the coal for weapons. But for now we're going to use coal, because I have no chance of building up a greenhouse complex so far. Anyhow, Krastorio 2, a lot of fun to me, honestly. Please feel free to leave me some feedback if you want to, what you think about the mod pack, but I'm quite excited, gotta say. This has exactly the good feeling amount of tedium. So, let's keep going. Just inserting some tech cards in here. It's not optimal, but we're gonna optimize later. For now, I'm quite happy with non-optimized concepts. So, we need iron plates and copper wires. Do we have a... yeah, there we go. But I don't think that's the problem here. No, the iron plates are lacking. So let's refill a few of those. I guess I wouldn't be doing wrong with expanding this a little bit. Yeah, let's do that as well. because obviously I'm not getting in enough iron plates. The copper plates I seem to have way more than enough, but also here copper plates also present in the ammunition production. And since the gunplay got a big overhaul with this mod, let's show it. That's a rifle. Like, every projectile here is actually moving. It's completely different from the base game. You have the pistol here. And I'm gonna craft a shotgun because I did like it the other time I tried it on my other first attempt with the mod. Okay, but anywho. Let's get back to the focus because my belts are done. Well, I need to reposition that chest then, but that's okay. I just want to expand this by a few furnaces. Let's save 3. Let's just save 3 more furnaces. There we go. I haven't decided yet how I want to do smelter arrays in the Krastorio mod because the ratios are different. Every one of those smelters produces 5 plates at once, so, well, practically I think I should be able to use less smelters than usual to produce a lot of things, but, well, I'm gonna think about that, because we're not gonna build a big smelter array in this episode. Maybe we do, but, well, not big enough to make, to think about it where I wanna where I wanna stop building, you know. I'm not gonna hit that point during the next half hour. For now, I'm waiting for the greenhouse, and I also checked out the crusher. Oh, I don't have a loader yet. I want to try out that one too. I haven't seen that yet. Crusher is definitely needed to produce sand, and I can do glass out of sand. So I'll drop down that crusher and toss in some rocks, and it's producing sand now. So we can now make glass out of out there in the furnaces. So, well. I should be putting that thing somewhere else, guys. I have a plan. So, I'm gonna drop that crusher somewhere over here. And the furnace is here. And we're gonna produce glass here. There we go. I don't know how much glass I'll need, but I'm definitely gonna need glass for those greenhouses. I somehow have a hunch that the greenhouse will need glass, so we're gonna do that by simply building a nice little quick solution. There we go. Let's toss in some stones. Toss in the sand here. And I want to try something. How smart are these thingies? But first I need a few more iron plates. So at least, well, look at that. It's not quick enough. At least I'm now having an income of iron plates. That's a start, you know? But I'm also realizing that there's a build-up, so might as well have 2 inserters grabbing those thingies. Alright. So I wonder if these things gather the sand from each other. Let's see. There, that's smart. It would make some easy array chains, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No, they need the sand from somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, but that's no problem at all. So, let's do a quick and simple solution here. That's outputting the sand. There we have some inputter. Well, everything still quite improvised, but who cares? Okay. I like that funky power line. Okay, whatever. I can give me a sec. I'm gonna replace that a little bit smarter. Since I'll only have those two, I'm gonna do the following here. So this will be a little bit smarter. So, there we go. Oh, I need two inserters for this. So, this way I'll produce some glass into the box. There we go. Because if you don't empty those furnaces, they'll be stuck at 20 iron plates in the output. So they'll stop producing, and I wouldn't stockpile much of that stuff. Okay, so we have greenhouses now. What do we need? 20 wood, 20 glass, 10 iron beams, and 2 automation cores. Okay, this building grows wood for harvesting, requiring only water and energy. It'll need how much water? It doesn't show me yet. Okay. Anyways, welcome to the jungle. I can craft trees out of that. Yeah, whatever. It's not really useful. Let's go for a light armor right now. Okay. So, I still don't see how much water it'll need. Well, let's produce one. I have the resources mostly. But I guess I'm gonna build another offshore pump for those. Wow, that production time again. 20 seconds production time. That's, I see this so much, in this mod that, you need so, large amounts of time. Just simple and pure time for many products. But I do like it because that creates a strong incentive of creating automated networks. And that's, well, that's exactly what this game should do. So I was chopping down some wood, so I was putting that back into the basic chip card thingies. Or how do you know? Yeah, it's basic tech cards. Okay. So, time to chop some wood, friends. Never gets old. So I figure I would be quite happy if I was able to grow my own wood. Sure. I mean, I know this concept out of other mods, so it's not entirely new. But it's definitely quite nice to see that you don't have to do more than insert water and energy into the greenhouse to produce wood. So, let's not overdo it too much, but I want to have a few units of wood, because I like to have the opportunity to craft some power poles whenever I need whenever the need arises. Okay. So let's experiment with that greenhouse, shall we? So it's quite big. Let's drop it down here. So 200 units of water and 60 seconds of crafting time. That breaks down to a lousy amount of, well, a little bit more than 3 units of water per second. So, since this thing produces, what? A offshore pump produces 1,200 units of water per second. So basically I could, something about 400 greenhouses could be ran off one offshore pump. So I figure I can... we can take a few units from over here, no problem. It's these kind of little calculations that help me to determine if I can do something or not. So, there we go. And now we add water. It has power. And there we go. How much wood does this thing produce in one go? 40. Okay. So breaking this down is producing 0.66 wood per second. Not bad. Well, I think I'm gonna build one or two more of those. I mean, I should be able to have enough resources to do so. So let's build 3 of those. Let's say 3. That's quite cool that they need not much water. I'm quite happy. Pollution -8 per minute, so they're even eating up pollution. So, possibly a smart idea to put them close to your smelter arrays. I'm gonna keep that in mind for later, honestly. Alright. Light armor research is finished. So, I still don't have turret technology. Oh my. Let's change that. The turret technology is so important. I need a few tech cards. So, oh well. The other lab's empty too. Oh, I'm so happy when we're not down to hand feeding anymore. I don't know. I don't like to hand feed my arrays too much. What the? Ah, automation cores or a black. I see. Also, I hate the flashing of that technology thingy. I don't understand people that can just leave it like there. When I watch other people's Factorio videos, I'm really having problems with people who have this flashing up in the right corner. I can't unsee it. It's like stupid or something. Anyways, what's next? Steel production sounds quite nice. Oh, we can do coke after that, I see. Steel gear wheels, steel beams. Sure. So Krastorio expands the steel production as well. Why not? Electronics. What can we do after that? Logistic tech cards. Advanced electronics. Well, let's research Welcome to the Jungle. I don't know. This other stuff sounds so techy and so complicated. Nah, just kidding. I just can't decide right now where to go next. And let's see if they can actually feed each other with water if they are positioned appropriately. I want to try that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna place the last one somewhere else. Let's do it like this. I do have a little bit of piping still in my inventory. There we go. So, let's see. But they should. I think that's perfectly working. Yes, it does. They have the water they need. Wonderful. Okay, so for now I'll just take this place as the gathering spot for wood. I don't need to chop down trees anymore. Wonderful! I like that. So I need to get rid of a little bit of that coal. So if you want to get rid of coal, go to your local power plant. Also, I think it's about time to grab some more iron plates. That's what I wanted to say. I want to build a little bit more of the engines here because I feel like we're gonna need it. Look at that! A few plates. Nice. Okay. So I have one boiler too much now. Oh well, whatever. Might as well build another. So I'm gonna expand my power array a little bit more thoroughly now. I mean, right now, let's check. Well, that's very good that I checked because my power grid was interrupted there. Okay, now I see. Ah, well, I'm overproducing quite nicely. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop down the buildings, but I'm not gonna activate them. That's the easiest way. So I have it prepared, but I can kind of like flick the switch whenever I need to. I like that. So, let's see. Ammunition is present. Wonderful. Okay, as you can see, these handcrafting arrays, it's just horrible. What can I say? It's horrible. True automation needs to take place. But, let alone those automation cores are quite challenging to craft. We need iron sticks and iron gear wheels. That means I need at least, wait, there are at least 3 assemblers involved to truly automate one assembler for an automation course. Wonderful. I like that. I mean, it's not really complicated, but I do see it as fun. Okay. All right. There we go. We have wood now. I like that. So, I was talking about the loader a while ago and I forgot about it. I'm sorry, friends. Let's build one and see what it does. Because there's not really much explanation here. So, this loader, he filters. Okay. So what does this thing do? Does it load things into a factory? I mean, it sure sounds like that. So, well, I'm gonna try that. Because that's the most obvious use I could imagine. That would be quite awesome. Okay. So what to research next? Optics would be resulting in sentinels and radar. Radar is such a costly tech here. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna research electronics. What the heck? I'm just noticing that there's not much gonna happen without electronics here. Okay. So where was I? Okay, I wanted to build that power array, and I'm gonna craft a few gun turrets too. Alright, so let's switch to that area. There we go. I'll just simply don't connect them with the water, so they're just placed and ready. And they're not... Oh well, whatever. Right now, crafting those gun turrets, I want them because we are quite polluting this place, and there are biters over there, and I don't want to lose my stuff here. Okay, it's looking good, my friends. It's looking good. So let's drop down some tech cards in the labs. I'm sorry, I misclicked. Whatever. So looks like I'm not producing enough iron here. Let's change that. Well, I guess I'll just produce 1 stack of gun turrets and be happy with that. And as you can see, I need so many productions here. Those automation cores are sure quite nasty. But oh well, it's a good start. It's quite a good start. We have electronics now, so I'm now able to build electronic circuits. Awesome. So let's research those logistic tech cards, shall we? They need iron gear wheels, electronic circuits, and, well... I want radar, guys. I just want radar. Okay, I have those gun turrets now, so, well... I'll just say this is all things military, my friends. So we're gonna drop... Oh, well, I'm not gonna artificially drop things here. I'm gonna do walls and other good things here. So, Since all my smelting operations are happening here, most likely the biters will attack this place, so I'm gonna drop down the turrets in a way that they'll defend my smelters, mostly. So 2 for this area, and most importantly also for the power production. Oh man, I don't have too much ammo left. That's really, really terrible. Oh well. Let's drop 2 here. So, oh well. 8 mags, not much, but at least I have some turrets at my power production. I would like to have one more here, but I don't have ammo right now. Little by little, guys, little by little. Let's build those miners real quick, because I need more iron ore. It's definitely not gonna suffice here. I need to calculate in a silent minute how the ratios between those smelters and the miners here are. Because most of the time there is something like a perfect balance between production and raw production and refining. Okay. I hope now we're gonna get some more iron here. Okay, now I have new technologies. Awesome. The most basic things suddenly need 3 different tech modules. Lovely. What do we have here? Laser. Oh well. For now, I'll just leave it with, where's the radar at, guys? Oh, optics, I guess. So, let's stick with optics. Because I want to get to the radar technology at some point. But now, we need some more ammo. So, everything is growing quite slowly here. Well, I feel like I didn't do too much progress this episode, but that's not entirely true. First of all, we're not done yet, and secondly, I'm still exploring a lot here. So let's check the power grid again, but I'm not gonna activate more until I need it. I'm not a big fan of overproducing energy, because that would mean more pollution for nothing. So, next step would be to produce larger amounts of ore and set up some basic smelting arrays and some basic assembling arrays as well. So I'm gonna stop putting things into boxes like this. Alright. Basically, I'm already at that point, so I'm gonna stop the buffering for now, because that stuff is quite done, and since I'm gonna be expanding towards this direction, I'll just keep handcrafting more things. Oh, I really need to stop that handcrafting. Put an end to this. Okay, there are sentinels available, but right now I don't need more tech, honestly. Right now I don't feel like I really need more tech. So let's do this. Bring them up to a nice double array, and let's see what we can do here. First off, I wanna build those automation cores in a larger amount, because I noticed a lot of things in this game need those. So we need larger amounts of iron sticks and iron gear wheels. So let's do that. The next things I'm gonna do is building up a simple starter base ish. I'm not really dropping down some organized starter base or something like that. No, what I want to do now is create a certain fundament of being able to produce these things like automation cores and other small things to start off building a real base over at this direction. But first off, I need to do so many little things, and Krastorio sure slows you down at that point. I would have been designing my main smeltering arrays and production facilities already if this was vanilla. So kudos for that. While I was talking, those assemblers were built, and well, I'm just gonna build some more. Oh no, I'm not gonna build more. I need more inserters first, because I'm not gonna be able to do anything without inserters. So my plan here is so far quite simple. I'm gonna build one of those here, and we're gonna order those iron gear wheels to be made. And let's give that thingy here power, and we're just gonna do iron gear wheels as a whole own belt here, because I feel like I'll need so many of those. It's certainly not gonna be something I'll be having too much regret about. So let's for now drop it in a double. I don't know if I really will need it, but well, I sure don't want to regret it if I want to have it. I don't know, it's a certain habit of me to do double lined belts like this if I really want to mass produce something. Okay. There we go. Let's do the same thing here for the sticks. But honestly, this is not what I want to do. I just realized that this is quite counterproductive in this scenario. When I'm going for a larger scale operation, yes. But right now, this is no large scale operation. This is a small scale operation. And for this particular purpose, my plan is the following: to do a double array, a double belt like this. So we already have 2 of 3 ingredients for the automation core on one belt like this. So next on the plate are the plates. I'm gonna be putting this down here, and yeah, I'm out of transport belts again. Oh, look at that. I can actually do a transport belt assembler here. Awesome. It's getting its stuff from here and here, and it's outputting its stuff down here. So just one quick solution for my transport belt problem. It's also not a permanent installation, only a short-lived thing. But for now, it solves my problem of handcrafting everything, because believe me, handcrafting is no fun. Alrighty. So, automation cores. I need another assembler. Here we go. So we're just gonna do some small scale operation here. So something like this. So we're having the input of these materials here, and well, let's do a double array, a double belt here. There we go. And we can input the copper plates right here, and we output the automation cores right there. Get chest. Go. Done. Awesome. Well, looks like I could use a few more inserters here. Let's see if it works quicker now. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We have automation cores. That means I can finally continue my production of the red tech cards. Okay. So, still a starter base complex, but it's coming along. Next off would be some electronic circuits. Oh, they need wood. Interesting. So we need wood as a basic material. That means this place can't be, whoa. This place can't be living, here like this, because I need this whole installation somewhere else. The basic idea will be, to do a, wood output line. Simply. No, don't want more of those. 4 of them are way more than I need to. So let's do it like this. Simple thing. Drop them down here. And I'll just need one pipe axis here for them all. Here we go. Feed them with power. Oh, I can. That's fun. Can breed different sorts of trees in there. Okay. Whatever. So the next idea is I'm gonna drop down some belts down here. And we're gonna output that wood here. Done. Oh well. Let's do it like this. So I'll need less power poles if I do it like that. Hopefully. Okay, so let's see. This should work out as intended. At some point when the wood is produced, they should output it. There we go. My homegrown wood. My friends, homegrown wood. Alright, so let's build some more assemblers. I guess these iron beams are something I need as well. I mean, I can actually use this. I mean, I already have one assembler for the iron beams, so I'll just drop it down here. And I'll repeat the same build I've had before, just over here at this place. So I'll have access to the iron beams if I need them. Let's grab a few transport belts. Automation cores. Oh, we're slowly getting there. So, next step in the food chain. Oh well. We're gonna relay that a little bit here. Gonna see what I'm doing here in a sec. Oh well. Just looking fun, ain't? So, that'll work. Alright. Let's, well, I don't know if I want to have a double line here. I don't think I want to have a double line here. So, I need, a few different things. I need iron plates, wood, and copper cables. So, those are the iron plates. Oh, inserter parts are something I also need a assembler from. So, where was I? I wanted inserters. There we go. So we have the input of the iron plates here, and I need more copper cables. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna combine the copper cables and the wood with each other, so that should make a nice combo here. So what I'm doing here wouldn't work on a larger scale because I'm just randomly dicing things together, just like I want them to work, but it's okay. Oh, guys, we're gonna do something here. I have this loader, so let's try if this thing actually works as I thought it would work. So there's this loader. No, I have one. Like, does this thing really work like this? No, this looks like it's outputting in this direction. So there we go. Seriously, wow. Okay. That's amazing. This changes everything I've known about Krastorio. Ha! Well, friends, this means I can directly... Well, I can plan my factory a little bit different. I like this unit. It's quite insane, the amounts of wood that are flowing into this thing. And honestly, I don't need... I certainly don't need those amounts. I just wanted to try if I'm correct about how this thing works. And wow, these are... amazing possibilities. I really do like that. So, I wanted copper cables. I will have copper cables. So, I mean, there's the thing. I could do the following thing. I just noticed. I mean, we can work with a loader. Why not? But let's make it more useful then. So, one more tile like this. Oh. And let's do it like this. And now, let's drop down that loader. Yum. He's eating it. Alright. So, let's output that thingy into that direction. And there we go. Electronic circuits for us. Awesome. I need more of the inserters over here. So, yeah, those copper cable factories are producing at insane speeds. And the basic yellow inserter is not the quickest person. Well, I'm calling them persons now, that's wrong. Not the quickest tool available, so let's see. 3 of them are outputting at a sufficient ratio, though. Okay, that means I can now build some logistic tech cards. For now, I'm gonna produce them by hand in my inventory because I feel like that's just how we do it right now. Okay, so I have now automated production of automation cores, of electronic circuits. I'll just reduce that to this amount. I have enlarged in stack sizes. I don't need that many. And I'm producing transport belts on my own. Yeah, so welcome. We are sitting on the brink of automation, friends. So I'm gonna cut the episode at this point because I think this is a very nice point to do it. So my plans for the next episode would be to automate science and weapons production. I don't know, maybe in the other order around. Buyers will come at some point, so maybe I'll produce weapons first. I don't know, but for sure these two things will be topic for the next episode. Alright, friends, so feel free to leave me comments below towards this topic. Also, I'd appreciate some thumbs up or even a subscription for my channel if you really want to support me and my work. I would deeply appreciate that. If not, just let me thank you for your time spent here, and I hope you enjoyed it enough to come for the next episode as well. Until then, take care, have a good time, and goodbye, my friends.